Welcome to Theater Talk with Linda Schoonmaker. We're here today to discuss some of our past and present performances here at the TNT Theater. One actor in particular we are investigating is Dave Boodrew. There's allegations that he's really just a con man, a swindler, and there are some people that said he may be overweight. We'll be talking to some of his fellow actors today who performed with him here on this stage and on others, so stay tuned. In particular, we were looking at the roles he's played as Louie, the fat New York Yankees supporter in the Express line. His role as Rory, the publican in Lafferty's Wake. His role as Judge Thatcher in Tom Sawyer, and most recently in Big River. What about that tagline? Ain't that sensible? We're wondering about that, Dave, and how you delivered it and how that came across to your audiences. Okay, we're back at Theater Talk, and I have here Mrs.
Sweeney
from what school?
Fidgeters.
Oh, the school for boys that won't sit still. Oh my goodness, I remember. And how did you know Dave Boodrew?
Oh, he was the worst fidgeter you ever saw. He never sat still.
Really? Now, and tell me some of the things he used to do at school.
Well, he used to go around and pull all the girls' hair and stick them in the hair in the ink. Like, you know, in those days we had ink things.
Oh.
And they used to stick the hair in the ink.
Yeah, I remember. Dave is a little older. That would work. That
Yeah.
would be true. Yes. And what else? Did he ever act up in class?
Oh, yeah, he was always talking. Always the first one talking and opening his book and cheating during a test, you know.
Yeah. I know the type. I know the type. We've been dealing with him for a few years ourselves. We're aware of some of the problems he has.
Yeah.
And how about his weight?
He was always a little overweight, just a little, big.
Did he bring his lunch, or did he ever try to take lunches from the other children in school?
He ate his lunch and then other kids' lunches also.
Okay.
That's why he was overweight.
He did. And can you say one thing about Dave that stands out the most about him?
Well, he was a very kind child. He would always help other children along.
Oh, he would?
Yeah.
How about his hair? Did he have hair?
Not much.
Okay. Well, it's been a pleasure, Mrs. Sweeney. Thank you very much for taking time out of your school day.
Thank you.
All right. Back at Theater Talk again with Gary Seidel, owner and proprietor of the stage here in Lawrence, Massachusetts, where Dave Boodrew has performed several times. Gary, what's your take on Dave's performances here at the stage?
Well, Dave has been barred from coming into this building. He's rude, he's a mess, he's screaming at everyone that walks in, and I just decided that he really wasn't allowed again.
Okay, and I've heard that from other people today too. We've been interviewing a few people here, and one of the lines that they keep saying all the time is, ain't that sensible? And don't you think that is sensible, Gary?
Well, that he'd not be in this
Yes.
building? Of course. I mean,
Yes.
we try to have people that have manners and that are kind. Dave couldn't be further from that.
Oh, well, thank you, Gary, for stopping
You're
by
welcome.
and talking to us today. We appreciate your input. And that's it for Theater Talk at the stage in Lawrence, Mass. Here we are back at Theater Talk again with Joe Axelrod. Joe, did you audition for a role in Big River?
Yes, I did.
What was that role? Was it the Judge Thatcher?
I really don't remember the role.
Oh, but what was that tagline that you had to, your audition line they asked you to say? Do you remember what that is?
I think it said, ain't that sensible?
Can you say that one more time?
I think it said, ain't that sensible?
One more time, Joe.
Ain't that sensible?
Yeah, it is sensible, isn't it? And you know what? Joe should have gotten that part, but unfortunately it went to Dave Boodrew. Now, do you think Dave Boodrew should have had that part, Joe?
No, I do not.
Is there any reason why you think he may not have had that part?
No, I really don't remember why he shouldn't have it.
Oh, okay.
But I think what he should have done was read a poem.
Oh, I think he should have read a poem. Do you have a poem to share with us?
Yes, I will show you the poem he should have read.
Okay, go ahead. What, can you read that for us?
Yes, and that poem is titled The Old Values. Hold on to them, not around.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. That was very good. And you know what? I think that's a really good tip for Dave Boodrew, that he should start finding his values, right? Right, Joe?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. And can you say that one more time?
And now, ain't that sensible?
It is sensible, Joe. Thank you. Back again with Theater Talk. I have here Greg Welch, who's been to a few shows with Dave Boodrew, and we want to hear his comments about Dave's performances on stage alongside him. And what was your part in the Express Line?
Well, you can call me Chuck.
Oh, that's right. Charles Hack is better known as Chuck. He was our butcher in the Express Line. And tell us about Dave Boodrew in that show.
Oh, the chips. The chips flying out at the audience.
Yeah, he couldn't keep his mouth shut, could he? No.
You know, I learned that about him.
Tell us a little bit about your experience on stage with Dave.
He's great. He's funny.
Yeah. Do you love Dave?
I do. I'm a big fan. He was hilarious in Big River.